Drake Wing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, The Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming at you with a new Let's Play series on Lust Shards, Chapter 1. I have no idea what to expect from this. It looks very interesting, and I love the art style. Very cool looking characters, too. But, alright, y'all, let's get into the affiliate that I wanted to tell you guys about. You guys probably already know it by now if you've been watching my videos, which a lot of you have, and I really appreciate that. So, I'm affiliated now with Green Man Gaming. What that means is that there's going to be a little link in the description of each video. You click on that link, you're going to get taken to their website, where you're going to get lots and lots of awesome discounts on all the latest and greatest games. And whatever y'all buy using that link, I get commission from all the sales using that link. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up. And let's go. Chapter 1. Alright. Mindofer. Mindofer. Okay. Oh. What we got? Game contains explicit... Okay. Explicit images and strong language. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, here we go. I opened my eyes to find myself in a dark room, with no visible walls or any indication of an ending. It doesn't seem to be a dream. I try to pinch myself to wake up, but I only feel some pain. Nothing happened. I can still feel the bruise on my face from when I dropped my phone, just minutes before going to sleep. I took it as a sign to end my day. Adjusting my vision to the darkness and looking around, I noticed a light in the distance. I was never a religious person, but God, if you're out there, please tell me I'm not dead. What a nice 19th birthday gift. Not. I know I had just a bit too much cake, but still. What is a fatal amount of cake? It must be more than 4 medium slices, right? If I had any kind of sense, it'd probably not go towards the light, but I don't have any other ideas, so I'll go ahead and do exactly that. Coming closer, I start seeing some more colors with the bright light, but I'll have to get a bit nearer to really know. I am now less than 30 feet away from a figure on a throne, showering in light. It seems less bright now that it's closer. I keep looking away, up, down, left, or right, shuffling my feet as I walked, not making eye contact with the figure. My mind just didn't want to believe what I was seeing until I was close enough, so there wouldn't be any doubt. Thank God might indeed exist. He just blessed me. Oh my, huh. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little editing on that. Oh my God. Oh, that was a bad boy. Now, only 10 feet away on a grand dark throne of stone, stood a male dragon, almost naked, scaling with his legs spread with a huge... Yep. I'm usually a somewhat collected person, shy and just awkward in general, but standing in front of him, my mind was buzzing, my whole body in fact. I could barely stand on my 2 legs, my heart about to jump out of my chest, my mouth open the whole time. Not to mention that dragon, or lizard folk in general, went extinct long ago. Oh my. Wait, he looks a little familiar. I was so shocked about the view that I didn't even notice his stretched out face, like a kid had drawn over it with a Sharpie. He beckoned me towards him with a finger, feeling his gaze burning my face if I could not see any eyes. I don't hesitate much, although maybe I should. I have no idea where I am, or who or what he is. The most sensible thing is to assume I'm in a lucid dream. I should make the most I can with this information. Should have been sent to horny jail a long time ago for my actions, but it's too late now. Who knows when the next opportunity will arrive? No! What? Oh my God, that is huge. Say goodbye to the good boy. It's time for some action. The dragon rests his... Yeah, wow. Oh my God, that is big. It's a simple act, but effective and... yeah. Or... wait, Snow Leopard? Snape? Or better said, craving him to use me. If my ancestors saw me, they'd be disappointed. I've never felt more like hentai female protagonist than now. I can feel my pupils turning into hearts. The man, or what it is, strokes the back of my head and ears, a plain, affectionate gesture that made me desire him so much more. I could feel the grin on his face underneath the scribbles. It must be from my immediate obedience. Maybe I should have tried to resist a little bit. But it's too late now. I stroked that thing under the cloth, feeling the... yeah, oh boy. I grabbed the end of the cloth, raised it slowly so I can finally reveal what I'm about to work with. Before I can do so, his head comes closer to my ear and whispers, "It's for real estate." Yeah. Ooh, weird. I can't imitate that. You're perfect. Boost of confidence unlocked. Oh, he's so cute! The voice was rough, hoarse, accompanied by what I believe sounded like static noise. Come find me. Weird thing to say to someone about to give you a head, but okay. I continue unwrapping my present. And... what? Oh, Of course. Of course I would wake up now. Dreams are so stupid. I flex my claws and move my fingers. My fingertips are still hot, like I just touched... Never mind. I probably just slept on top of it. Hey, fatty! Mom said you have to wake up. What was this music? Ugh, great. I have an alarm clock, you know. I have an alarm clock, you know. Get out already, you're leaving in 30 minutes. What? I thought I set it up for an hour earlier. Dumbass. I heard that. Wasn't trying to be discreet. Ah! I get out of my bed and run to the shower. Please, 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 please let it be a good fur day. My fur doesn't dry properly, it'll be an awkward first day of school. I swear I'm going to blow up that school, just so I don't have to stress about every little thing or my name isn't... what is my name? Isn't it? It feels like a Travis. Oh, I like how the music stopped. Travis, I guess? Travis. Did I really just forget my own name for a second? Let's hope it doesn't happen when I introduce myself to other people at the academy. My thoughts start to clear out a bit as I step into the shower and get the water running. Huh. I'm worrying over my social status. That's laughable, considering where I'm going. Laconia, Hunter's Academy. The absolute best school ever. And, well, only school around for Nightfall and Hunters. As soon as I found out I had magical powers some years back, my whole life and personality revolved around that place. I sent them a letter of introduction last year, and nothing, an email with my CV and a qualification, and why I think I'd fit perfectly at the academy. Still nothing. I even got to begging messages, still no response. Of course, in order to enter, you still need at least some training and experience. And be over the age of 18. Being hot also helps. Sometimes Nightfallen can be invading of personal space, to put it in a family-friendly manner. They can't just let in a newbie that can barely cast a spell. I was determined to do anything to get in. But it didn't actually take that much, to my surprise. Every year, the staff counts random high schoolers with the most potential to get them a scholarship. And guess what? I was not one of them. But, you see, I was involved in a little accident at school that I don't like to talk about. Was it my fault? Yeah, oh yeah, big time. Do I regret it? Not one bit. Because that was my ticket to the start of my dreams. What was the incident, you're asking? I suppose there's no reason to keep it a secret. The whole town knows, after all. You see, I have a very weak affinity for energy manipulation. Pretty cool and rare power. And when your whole world revolves around energy and magic, except that, I don't have the talent or strength to use it. But one day, one of the teachers at that school crossed the line. You're alone in a classroom when I exploded. What? You want to know what line he crossed? Well, that's a little too much information for starters. Anyway, I was enraged, consumed the energy reserves of the school for an entire year. Don't even ask me how, and proceeded to blow up the classroom. The teacher? He lived. Somehow. And at the time, I thought I'd go to prison for that, even if I was 15, so I was crying for days that at any moment someone will take me away. Thankfully, the incident was written up as a poor understanding of a magical child's abilities. I was expelled, but nothing more. It didn't really matter. I hated the place anyway. I basically got a 2-month vacation before summer break. My mom and I were running from high school to high school, begging to let someone in. Begging to let me in. Most of them had some kind of excuse like, oh, we don't have enough meal plans for an extra student. Or, his grades are just too good. He'll be happy at another institution. All BS. And yes, I might have a small body, but for me it's always big brain time. At least when it comes to school grades. Probably shouldn't say it in case I make some dumbass decisions in the near future and embarrass myself. Anyway, we just settled for homeschooling. But lo and behold, I get an interview invitation years later. For the academy! Which was strange, because you don't usually need those when entering the academy. But I'm not one to question the people that might provide my future. Back to the present. I get some cluster blue shell shampoo, and the best for soft, silky fur, and it prevents some of the other fluffiness. The only problem is that if I get a drop in my eye, it will feel like 100 bee stings inside my eyeball. Oh, sorry about that, yo. Anyway, small price to pay for nice fur. I just had to be careful. The stress of waking up late made my morning wood disappear at least. At least one less thing to worry about. Where was I? Oh yeah, I nailed the interview with my stunningly good looks and vast knowledge. And by that, I mean that I played the yes man card and they were happy enough with my responses. They probably took pity on me because after the incident, no regular public school would accept me. Ha, their loss. My grades are impeccable. That's another factor that played a role in my interview success. A week later, I got the schedule, with detailed description of the academy, campus, staff, activities, etc. Most importantly, the Shards, which are just branches to specialize in. Their purpose is to Stop wasting the water! Get out already! I've only been here for 10 minutes! That's 7 minutes too long! Ugh, sisters. Can't live with them, can't stuff them back in the old baby maker. The wise words of a wonderful blue-haired woman. I stopped the water and started drying myself with a towel as much as possible, so I don't have to use the fur dryer. I'll go back to my room with a towel around my waist. I take one last wide look at the room that I won't see for a long time. The sun rose a little higher, casting more natural light for me to bask in. Oh my, oh, he's a cutie. I stop in front of the wall mirror with a towel around my waist. I check my fur for moisture. That is almost completely gone. Gone already. I'm very satisfied with my looks. I lost weight over the summer, but some unnamed sisters don't seem to realize that. Huh, fatty. Fat as her dumb face. No, Travis, she can't make you upset. Not today. Never focused on putting on much more muscle mass. I learned some strength and speed buff spells off the internet. Thankfully, they were very compatible with my skills, so I can use the spells quite effectively. I can now lift as much as a professional bodybuilder as long as I have enough magic in me. I put on some of my best underwear, tight but comfortable. I'm not going to get railed on the first day of school, but hey, nice underwear equals boost of confidence, I always say. Get my uniform, which consists of jeans and a white dress shirt with the Academy's emblem on it, as well as a purple tie. I also had a sweater but it's too hot outside to wear that, so I packed it in my luggage. I sent it around the same time as my schedule and stuff. Apparently, they like to give their students the freedom to choose their own clothes, as long as it has some similarities with the Academy, like a visible emblem and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure what the limits of this freedom really are, but I decided to wear the uniform and nothing more or less. Oh lord. I go downstairs and have breakfast. Usually I have some chocolate cereal, but now it seems like my mom wanted a goodbye feast. I see some leftover cake on the table, too. Did you not learn your lesson about that? I might get a little sick. Good morning, honey. Oh, you don't look very well. But I don't blame you. There must be dozens of emotions and thoughts buzzing through your head. Today's your big day, after all. I'm probably even more excited than you are. Or maybe nervous is the better word. Or maybe terrified. You know what? Maybe this is not the best idea. Maybe we should find you another school. There are a couple we haven't... Mom, it's fine. We've talked about this. Really, I'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. That school is probably the most secure place in the country. But what about that test the headmaster is introducing? I heard it's very complicated and dangerous. I don't know why Mr. Sebel would do that all of a sudden. Where did you hear that from? There's no information about this mysterious test. It might not even be real. It's just a theory. Yes, you're probably right. Come on, finish your breakfast. I'll drive you. Why do I have to go too? Your brother won't be home for almost 6 months. Show some compassion. But a 6-hour drive just for that? Indeed, the drive is long, but this being the first day and me being a first year, I was invited to be present around noon when the announcements start in the main hall. She blushed and looked away, munching on a strawberry. I know deep down in that little cold, wretched heart she loves me. Your fur doesn't look too bad. It's shiny. Thanks. That's the biggest compliment I got from her in months. Alright, your luggage is in the trunk. We should get moving if we don't want to be late. Yes, ma'am. Alright. It was one of the longest drives of my life, but also the most enjoyable. I won't see these people for a long while, especially because there's no such thing as internet when the whole property is surrounded by anti-everything, basically. Internet, cell phone signal, and even the radio comes through. Well, as far as I can understand, you can still communicate with anyone within the barrier like normal on your phone. I mean, every city is protected by a barrier, but not on such a scale. But I made sure to download as much content as I can. Even if I might not make any friends, at least I'll have porn with me. Take away the boredom. Oh, Lord. Well, here we are. After 6 hours of driving and 20 stops because someone has a weak bladder. You made me this way, Mother. Wow, that school. It looks fit for royalty. It's huge. I saw images of it before, but it's even better in person. Is this even the right place? It looks more like a city than a school. It is technically a city. There are regular people living there. They need space for the staff and the students. Let me lower the music a little bit. The music's good, though. There we go. Alrighty. You sure did your research. Guess you don't need us anymore. She makes a dramatic dying pose, at which I chuckle. What? You think I won't need someone to tell me random information about geographical locations? I cannot possibly replace you. You little rascal. Anyway, the path is a little too, bumpy for the car, unfortunately. So this is as far as we can go. Are you sure there are no other paths to take? I'm pretty sure I checked on the map. Maybe, should we come with you? Through the forest? Don't be so ridiculous. You really don't have to. I'll be okay. Now, don't forget your phone, your map, your backpack, your water bottle, your... Mom, it's fine. I won't forget anything. Okay, just making sure. We love you. Love you too. If they expel you, don't be ashamed. It can happen to anyone. Make sure to call me and I'll come get you right away. Just exit the barrier on the phone should work, right? I won't get expelled, so I won't need a ride. I expect you to be able to at least charge my phone with your powers by the time you fail to graduate. Very funny. I will graduate. I hugged them goodbye, even if my sister didn't consent, and get going, very excited about my new life. And with that, they left. I watched the car drive away for a couple seconds before venturing on my path. I missed them, even that brat. No matter, my first adventure awaits. Alright, there's only one path that goes to school, so surely there is no way to get lost or injured, right? I should probably not challenge the universe like that. We're not on very good terms, but if my luck were a stat in a game, it would be a negative number. And so I go down the mountain path, then up, then down again, then up again with my headphones in. What feels like hours. It's only been a bit over 10 minutes. Every little rustle of leaves and bird flutter makes me jump a little. The academy attracts nightfall with its magic, so although there were none inside the barrier on the outside, I get lost in thought, watching the treetops for horny monsters ready to attack. When suddenly, to no one's surprise, I somehow managed to fall down a pit about 20 feet deep and 5 feet wide. Oh my. Ouch. Always look where you're going. Always look where you're going. And this is a new useful tip that I have to hold on to for dear life, or else I'll end up in another hole in the middle of the desert. Middle of the forest. I'm an idiot, sorry. It's great. I wanted an adventure. I have an adventure, but instead of the hero, I'm the damsel in distress. Now, what should I do? What would a new student from Laconia Academy do? Alpha Chad, you are. I don't know. We could have anyone anytime, really. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here. Seems like a little bit of a choice ahead of us. Y'all tell me which path I should take. I will take it. Anyway, y'all, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell if you're super thanks. Or tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.